Welcome to this tutorial video. It's me Dipendra and Shrestha, a science teacher of Daisy School. Did you see the last video of measurement lesson? Did you think that was really fruitful for you? If so, today I am here with the fourth lesson, second lesson, force. In this topic, we have to discuss about the force, SI unit, CGS unit of force and their relation, effects of force, reference point, rest, motion and relative terms, speed, velocity and their differences, uniform velocity, variable velocity and average velocity. Similarly, acceleration, retardation, unit and their conditions and equation of motion in the first part. They are very similar to the class 7 and 8. So class 7 and 8 students, you can enjoy or you can get advantage from this video. And second part of this lesson is a little bit different than class 7 and 8, and for class 9 it will be new terms for you. They are Newton's laws of motion, inertia, etc. Okay, let's start the lesson force. In last year also, in measurement lesson also I have discussed about the force. Force is an external agent that changes or tends to change the state of a body. We have discussed that time. Force. Force is an external agent that changes or tends to change the state of a body. Last year also we have discussed about it like that. This duster is in rest state. After applying the external agent, it changes into the motion. That means force changes the state of a body. Duster set into motion from its rest state. So, force is an external agent that changes or tends to change the state of a body. That is the definition of the force. And SI unit of force you have read. You know that. You have read in the first lesson too. That is Newton. SI unit. Force. SI unit. SI unit. Newton. Do you know CGS unit of force? Think it and guess it. What is the CGS unit of force? CGS unit of force is, correct, dyne. Dyne is the CGS unit of force. CGS unit of force is dyne. So dyne is CGS unit of force. Again, can you say what is the relation between SI unit and CGS unit of force? It means how many dynes are there in 1 Newton force? Can you say? Can you guess it? Okay. 1 Newton equals to 10 to the power 5 dyne. 1 lakh dyne. 1 Newton equals to 10 to the power 5 dyne. 5 dyne. How can you show it? Do you know? I can. Look here. Force, F equals to, we have discussed. Force is mass times acceleration. Unit of mass is kg. Unit of acceleration, meter per second. We are discussing about the CGS unit. CGS unit is dyne. So, in CGS unit of mass is gram. So, how many gram are there in 1 kg? If we discuss about the 1 Newton force, then it will be the 1 kg, 1 meter per second square. So, in CGS unit, 1 kg equals to how many gram? Do you know? Yes, 1 kg equals to 1000 gram. 1000 gram. Similarly, 1 meter. Meter is SI unit and CGS unit is centimeter. Centimeter. So, how many centimeter are there in 1 meter? How many centimeter are there in 1 meter? Yes, correct. It is 100 centimeter. Okay, 100 centimeter. And second, SI unit and CGS unit both have second, so no need to convert it. That is the per second or second square. So here, when you multiply 1 times 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 5, 0, 3, 4, 5, 0. Now remaining gram centimeter per second square. This term gram cm per second square, gram cm per second square, this is considered as the dyne. That's why we say 1 Newton equals to 10 to the power 5 dyne, 1 lakh dyne. So this is the relation between the Newton and dyne. Okay, this is the relation between SI unit and CGS unit of force. 1 Newton equals to 10 to the power 5 dyne, 1 lakh dyne. Yes. After this, we are going to discuss about the effects of force. Effects of force. Force can do pull and push. Force can do pull and push. It can do the work. Already we have discussed force can change the state of a body, motion of a body. Let's say force can change the shape of a body. It is in cylindrical shape. Yeah, cylindrical in shape. Bottle, cylindrical in shape. If we give force on it, then what happens? Changes the shape. That means force can change the shape of the object. Yeah, force can change shape of the object. Similarly, you can see here, wheel is rolling after applying the force. That means after using the force, a rest object changes into motion. And if we apply the force on a moving body, then what happens? If we apply the force on a moving body, then speed increases. That means body accelerated. Yeah, you know, when we push the moving bicycle from the back side, then what happens? Speed increases. If we catch the bicycle from the handle side, front side, then what happens? It stops. So by using the force, speed of a body also can be increased. By using the force, moving object also can be stopped. That's why force can change the shape of object, force can change the state of object, force can accelerate or decelerate the motion of object. Yeah, similarly, force can change the direction of object also. Yeah, force can change the direction of object. Let's say this is the lid of marble. If we hit here, then what happens? We apply the force from here, direction changes here. Yeah, so on using the force, direction of object also can be changed. These are the effects of force. So effects of force, state of object can be changed, motion of object can be changed. That means speed of object can be changed, direction of object can be changed. Yeah, and acceleration that can be increased, can be decreased. Both are possible by using the force. These are the effects of the force. Okay. Another one, reference point. A reference point. A reference point in class 6, class 7 also you have read, while defining the rest, motion, etc. Reference point or reference frame means anything of our surrounding. This board, whiteboard also can be considered as a reference frame or reference point. Yeah, your window, your home's window also can be considered as the reference frame. Electric pole, tree, anything, any object of the surrounding can be taken as the reference frame or reference point. For what purpose it is used? It is used to determine whether the object is in rest state or motion state. So to define the rest and motion state, we compare the object with the reference frame. Reference frame. Okay, so rest object. Can you define rest? Rest means any object or state of object which do not change or which does not change the position, relative position with respect to the surrounding object or reference frame. And state of a body, state of an object which does not change its position, with respect to surrounding object, with respect to reference frame. That is the rest state. Building. When I came yesterday here, it was here. Today also here. Tree in the same position. They are in rest state. But motion means state of an object which changes its position, relative position with respect to the surrounding, with respect to the reference frame. That is the motion. Yeah, motion like flying birds. Yeah, moving vehicle. yeah, flowing water in the river. These are in motion state. They changes their position relative to the surrounding object. So, rest, motion. Okay. Now, rest and motion are relative terms. Relative terms. They are relative terms each other. Actually, a rest object also can be defined as a motion. A rest object also can be defined as a motion. Can we? Yes, we can. But it depends on reference frame. Depends on reference frame, reference point. It depends on comparison with which object we are comparing. On it depends. You know, our Earth is in motion. It moves around the sun. Earth moves around the sun. It takes 365 days and 6 hour time. We say 1 day. Sun also is in motion. Sun also moves around the galactic center of the galaxy. It takes 2500 lakh years. That is called cosmic year. So sun is, that means star also are in motion. Earth also is in motion. And the object of the earth, they are also in motion. So tree, building, they are also in motion. What? With respect to the sun, not with our surrounding object. Yeah. Trees are in rest. Building also is in rest with respect to the surrounding object. But if we compare with the sun, whole earth is moving around the sun. That means building also moving around the sun. Trees also moving around the sun. They are in motion. So rest object can be defined as motion comparing with the different reference frame. Another example, you can say passenger of moving vehicle. This is vehicle. Yes, bus. Passenger of moving vehicle are in rest with respect to the body, with respect to the parts of this vehicle, with respect to the another passenger. But with respect to the outer surrounding, it is in motion. Both vehicle and passenger are in motion with respect to the outer surrounding. But with respect to the nearby passenger, with respect to the parts of vehicle, both are moving simultaneously. Both are moving at the same time. So with respect to one another, they do not change the position, so we can say they are in rest. But with respect to the surrounding, before some time, passenger were in one position, and after some time will be in the destination position. That means with respect to the other reference frame, they are in motion. So rest and motion are relative terms. They depends on comparison. They depends on reference frame. With respect to what we are discussing, with respect to what we are comparing, on this fact it depends. Okay, after this, speed. In class 6, in class 7, also you have read speed. We say in normal language, wow, how fast you are moving, what is speed? Speed. Actually, term speed means how much distance you can cover in the unit time, 1 second. How much distance a body can cover, how much distance you can cover in 1 second time. That is the speed. Normally we define rate of change of distance. Rate of change of distance is the speed. Rate of change of distance. About the rate I have discussed in previous video in measurement lesson also. In science, rate means not money. It is per unit time, in 1 second time. So how much distance a body can cover in 1 second time? That is the speed. For the speed, fixed direction not necessary. Particular direction not necessary. Can be moved in any direction. Can run in any direction. That is the speed. Okay? So speed means rate of change of distance, or how much distance can be covered by a body in 1 second time. That is the speed. And speed formula, that is distance covered by time taken. Distance covered by time taken. So speed formula is speed equals to distance covered by time taken. So unit of distance in previous lesson we have discussed meter and time taken second. So unit, SI unit of speed is meter per second. Meter per second. Meter per second is the SI unit of speed. And speed is scalar quantity. Speed is scalar quantity. Do you know what is the meaning of scalar? Scalar means which can be defined by its magnitude only, not necessary direction. Okay? Speed is scalar quantity. That means it can be defined by its magnitude only, like 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. With the 20 meter per second, what is moving? It's a speed. No need to mention the direction here. Only we are discussing here magnitude. How much or with what speed they are moving. Okay? That is the speed. But velocity. Another term, velocity. Velocity is special case of speed. Velocity is special case of speed, very similar to the speed, but there is one condition. Velocity also, distance covered by a body in 1 second time. Velocity also, distance covered by a body in 1 second time, in unit time. Then what is the difference? Difference is that in velocity, body should be moved in particular direction, on a straight path. Particular direction. Here direction mentioned. Okay, particular direction. Direction mentioned here. So, velocity. Velocity means we define rate of change of displacement. Rate of change of displacement. And displacement is shortest path between 2 points. Let's say this is 1 point, this is another point, A point, B point. So, shortest path between A and B. That is the straight only, okay? That is a straight path only. If you extend or if you make the another path from A to B, then that will be the longer than this is straight one. So straight path is the displacement, we say, straight path. Straight path, there is a particular direction. Okay, so velocity means rate of change of displacement, okay? Velocity, rate of change of displacement. Velocity equals to displacement meant by time taken. Its unit, displacement also length, that's why its unit also meter. Time taken unit second. So SI unit of velocity also meter per second. Also meter per second, okay? So both speed and velocity have the same unit, that is meter per second. That is meter per second. Then what is the difference? What is the difference between speed and velocity? Already we have mentioned, we have discussed, for speed, direction not compulsory, direction not necessary. That may be straight, zigzag, any path, but it can travel. That is speed. But for velocity, particular direction necessary. Particular direction. For velocity, particular direction is necessary here. This is the difference. That's why speed, rate of change of distance, velocity, rate of change of displacement. Okay? So particular direction is not necessary for speed. Particular direction is compulsory, necessary for the velocity. Speed is scalar quantity, velocity is vector quantity. Vector means such type of quantities which need both magnitude and direction for its complete description. If you have to describe the vector quantity, you have to discuss about its magnitude as well as a direction. Like a pie is moving with 20 meters per second towards the east direction, towards the eastward. So here we mention the direction as well as magnitude. So those physical quantity which needs a magnitude as well as a direction for the complete description, they are vector quantity and velocity is vector. Similarly, other vector quantity force is vector quantity. Yeah, displacement is vector quantity. Velocity is vector quantity. Scalar, speed, scalar. Distance, scalar. After that, work, energy, power, they are also scalar quantity. So these are the differences between speed and velocity. Can you write the difference between speed and velocity? Remember, speed, velocity, rate of change of distance, rate of change of displacement. Okay, direction not compulsory, direction is necessary. Scalar, vector. Remember one thing, scalar quantity is always positive, no negative. Scalar quantity is always positive, no negative. But vector quantity can be positive, negative and zero. Okay, vector quantity can be positive, negative and zero. It means, can speed of a body be negative? What do you think? Can speed of a body be negative? Of course not. Why? Because speed is a scalar quantity and scalar quantity is always positive. So speed is never negative. But velocity can be positive, can be negative and zero also. Okay? So all conditions are possible in velocity. Similar. Remember one thing, as a note, if the quantity is a vector quantity, if the quantity is vector quantity in single direction is positive. Okay, single direction, its magnitude will be positive. If the direction is opposite, just opposite direction, opposite direction will be negative. Let's say a vehicle is moving in this direction, another vehicle is moving in this direction. Then with respect to A, magnitude of B will be the negative. Opposite direction, negative here. Okay, and another one is perpendicular direction. Perpendicular direction, its magnitude will be 0. Okay, its magnitude will be 0. Vector quantity in perpendicular direction 0, opposite direction negative, and single direction positive. It means velocity is a vector quantity and velocity can be positive, negative and 0. Let's discuss one such example. Let's say it's a rectangular path. Here is one vehicle. A, B, C, D. Okay, A, B, C, D. This vehicle is moving with the 20 meters per second, A to B. Okay, 20 meters per second, A to B, in this direction. So its speed and velocity, both speed and velocity, 20 meters per second. Speed also straight path, particular direction. Okay, straight path, particular direction, and both speed and velocity 20 meters per second we can say. But when the same vehicle turns in this direction, perpendicular direction, in this direction, moving in this direction with the 20 meters per second, 20 meters per second, then with respect to A to B, velocity will be 0. Okay, velocity will be 0. But speed 20 meters per second. Speed 20 meters per second. Here also 20 meters per second. Here also 20 meters per second. Velocity here 20 meters per second. Here is also speed 20 meters per second. But velocity with respect to A to B only, okay? With respect to A to B, it is 0. Why? We have this is already perpendicular direction, vector quantity. in perpendicular direction will be 0. So it is in perpendicular direction, that's why 0. But if you consider only B to C path, then it is velocity also 20 meters per second, speed also 20 meters per second. If you consider one single path. But with respect to AB, 0, perpendicular direction. Similarly, when the same vehicle turns into the opposite direction, let's say, okay, here in this path, 20 meters per second. So, now in opposite path, with respect to AB, in CD path, this vehicle is in just opposite direction. Okay, here AB in this direction, but in CD just opposite direction. And opposite direction vector quantity negative. Remember, that's why here speed is 20 meters per second. Speed 20 meters per second, but velocity will be minus 20 meters per second with respect to AB. Only with respect to AB. Okay, don't be confused. If we discuss only CD path, if we consider only CD path, only it is a single path, then velocity also 20 meters per second, speed also 20 meters per second. No confusion here. But comparing with the first one, AB, it is in opposite direction. Opposite direction will be negative. Okay, opposite direction will be negative, minus 20 meters per second. And with respect to BC, then what will happen? Can you guess? With respect to BC, velocity of the vehicle in CD path, what will be? Can you guess? Can you say? 0. It is perpendicular direction, that's why it is 0. Yeah, perpendicular direction, 0. So remember that. Similarly, while moving in a circular path, in the circular path there is no particular direction. Direction changes continuously in its point. That's why velocity also changes. No constant velocity, no same velocity in circular path. Speed, although there is the constant speed, but velocity changes in circular path. Okay, then today we have discussed about the force. Force means external agent that changes or tends to change the state of a body. SI unit, Newton. CGS unit, dyne. Relation, 1 Newton equals to 10 to the power 5 dyne. We have discussed that. Effects of force. Force can change the state of a body. Force can change the shape of a body. Force can change the direction of a body. Force can accelerate or decelerate the speed of a body. Yeah. Similarly, reference point, reference frame, any point, any object of the surrounding by which we can determine the state of an object, whether it is in rest or motion. Similarly, rest. Rest means state of a body in which a body does not change its position with respect to surrounding. And motion, state of a body in which a body changes its position with respect to reference frame or surrounding object. Yeah, relative terms also we have discussed, because a same point can be, a same object can be defined as rest or motion comparing with the different reference frame. Yeah, speed, rate of change of distance. SI unit, meter per second, it is a scalar quantity. Velocity, rate of change of displacement. Yeah, meter per second SI unit, and it is a vector quantity. It needs a direction for its complete description. Okay, difference between also we have discussed. Yeah, rate of change of distance, rate of change of displacement. Yeah, it does not need a particular direction, it needs particular direction, scalar quantity, vector quantity, like this we have discussed. Okay, in this chapter. So today, how do you feel? Did you understand about the matter, about these terms? If you feel it is correct, it is good, and if you enjoy about it, then watch it, like it, and subscribe it. Today, thank you.